Well, I have a very foggy camera, and it is a very foggy morning. I mean, look at how overexposed and just beautiful that is. Honestly, it's beautiful out this morning, but I am on one of my favorite lakes to fish. It's a mine pit that is filled up with water. There's giant fish of all kinds. In particular, I've caught and seen some gigantic walleyes in this lake. Got him! Freaking got him! I can't believe that. That is absolutely insane. Kind of always my go-to thing to do, and really just sight fish. Like, it's just so entertaining. I mean, catching a rock bass or catching a 4-pound bass, it's like, it's equal because you can see so far down. But one thing that I am gonna attempt to do later on is do some lake trout fishing. I haven't trout fished really like at all. So that's something I'd like to give an honest effort. But for now, we're gonna get pitching at some of these sunken trees and see if we can't catch a giant. Didn't even see a pike in here. There we go. That's not a bad one. Heck yeah. That is exactly what I needed. Heck yeah, that's not a bad one. Oh my God. That was the pike that I broke off, guaranteed. Okay, well, the morning's going good so far. It's very productive. Oh, nice pike. Oh God, he's gonna get me in that tree. He's got me in that tree. Got him out. Look at how fat that thing is. Oh my God. Now that right there is a trout-eating pike. Hanging out in a tree. Good Lord, that's a fat pike. He's not very long. Look at how small the head is, and then the body's just chunked. Wow. That is wild. All right, well, this pike isn't very long, but it is so fat, it's actually insane. Look at how fat that pike is. The head on this thing is so small, and then the body is just massive. I mean, that is what you call a trout-eating pike. And that's why I love fishing these mine pits. Let's get that fatty back. Catch us some more fish. Wow. Wow, so wide. So when I come here, I have a variety of rods on standby just because there's so many different kind of variations as to how you can catch fish here. So my primary rod is a spinning setup. It's usually on the beefier side just because of the timber and the size of fish, obviously, that I'm fishing for. But I would say it's still a little bit finesse because we are in clear water, and it does make a difference. So I've got a 12-pound fluorocarbon leader, And really I rock kind of 3 main presentations. So I rock a pitching bait, which is usually just a swim bait on like a 3/8 ounce jig head. I'll run a big bass glide bait and then a jerk bait. So it's like kind of 3 different scenarios. So if I'm going along a rock wall, I can pitch that swim bait or the jerk bait. And when I'm pitching at these trees or hard edges, then I'm rocking a swim bait. So this is what I've got now. It's a little mangled from that pike, so we're actually just going to switch over. And this is on the lighter side. This is a 3/16 ounce, but a lot of these trees are in like 15 to 20 feet of water. So it does take a bit to get your lure down, but that swim bait, yeah, a second of mine is a derby slayer. This is a really good twitching bait. That paddle in the back has a super sick action, but that is kind of what I run, and we are going to get another one set up here. And the biggest thing, I run a beefy hook. You saw what that last hook did. I mean, that's on a pike. So I run a beefy hook just to kind of prevent against that. Obviously it'll still happen a little bit, but we're gonna get a new paddle tail rigged up here and try to get back to it. I do like to come here on these calm, sunny days. It makes seeing these trees easier and just having that distance of, you know, being further away. Because if I was pitching at this tree, obviously there's a fish on that. The chances of me catching that fish are very, very slim. The further back I can get, oh, I just missed something. The further back you can get and pitch at these things from a distance, the better off you are as far as catching a fish goes. So you guys probably can't see these trees, but there's a few. And obviously it helps to know the water too, right? Like I've been here enough times where I kind of know where these trees are, and I kind of know the ones that the fish like to hang out on. I actually lost a huge pike here a few years back, which is kind of funny to catch that pike just now in kind of a similar area to that. So it really was just a one and done spot for him. Oh my God, nope, there's a walleye. There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. That's a big one. That's a big one. Come on. Come on. Got him. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God. It's a big one, dude. Oh my God, I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Oh no. Oh my goodness. It's big. It's big. I don't know. That might go 30. I think that's gonna go 30. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm shaking so bad. Oh, dude, I think that's gonna go 30. That's a giant. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, dude, I'm gonna lose my mind. I thought I shook bad for the last one that I caught, and I over-exaggerated that one so bad, but this one I don't think I'm over-exaggerating. I'm certain this fish is over 30. If it's not, I'm gonna look like the biggest idiot, but either way, I don't care because that is 100% the coolest walleye I have ever caught in my life. Oh my God, dude, it's 30 3/4. Right there, 30 3/4. Just a freaking whale. Oh, let's get this girl back. Let's get this girl back. Oh, it's sitting down there. Oh my God, what a fish. What a fish. Look at how big that walleye is. Oh my God. Oh my God, there's another one down there still. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. Honestly, it's been probably 10 minutes since I let that fish go, and I'm still like sitting here trying to collect myself. I'm still shaking. I've still got just an incredible adrenaline rush going. That is, I mean, that's possibly the most special fish in my life for so many reasons. Number one, like getting to the 30-inch club has been my goal for this year, and we crushed it. That's, I mean, that fish had like a hunch to it, so like that could have been a 31. Like that's insane. And then you factor in sight fishing it. Are you kidding me? But probably the craziest thing, and the reason why that fish is extra special for me, is because of just the history I have on this lake with seeing these walleyes and just wondering how can you possibly catch them after seeing them so much. You cast at them, they just don't bite. And kind of started to figure that out last year. Caught a really nice 27.5, which was just absolutely epic. And I lost a big one earlier this year. I lost a really big one last year, and I knew they were here. I knew they were here. I came out today with no expectations, honestly, just no expectations, just wanted to have fun. And I think that that's kind of the attitude you have to have when it comes to fishing, because when those moments happen, it is all the more special, all the more exciting. And what's crazy is there was still another fish sitting there. I saw like 4 more after I drifted off the spot. So my fingers are crossed that we can go back over there and possibly catch another one. I'm not gonna get greedy. I'm not expecting that to happen, but if it did happen, that would be really epic. And there is another spot that I can check for these fish, but that is insane. What is that? I want the pike. Don't break me off, please. Don't break me off. Oh my God. This is an expensive swim bait. Don't break me off. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Don't break me off. Don't break me off. Don't break me off. Please don't break me off. Oh, thank you. God, that was scary. Not a muskie, but I'm using this on you, buddy. Because you got that thing in there. That was relatively harmless. Alright, not as long as that other one that we caught earlier in the morning. He's bleeding, so I'm going to get him back. But just like that other one, look at how that thing is built. Just a huge body on a small head. Thought you were a big largie the way you had your mouth open while you're fighting. Alright. Got him on the trout swim bait. The trout glide. He was so close to breaking that line right there. Like literally. Wow. Well, we got lucky with that one. But yeah, gonna keep tossing that around and see what we can catch. I mean, just look at how good that looks. I mean, that's a perfect imitation. The last time I was here earlier in the year, they stocked a bunch of rainbow trout that were about that size. And I think that's what all these fish eat. The walleyes eat them, the pike eat them, the bass eat them. Even the rock bass, probably, because rock bass eat everything. Look at all those things, man. That one's gonna eat it. Not big, but that's pretty sweet catching them like that. Oh, come on, come back. That was sick, look at that thing. That was cool. Well, that's going to do it for today's video. It was pretty special crossing into the 30-inch club. That was kind of one of my goals going into this year. But to catch the fish the way I did, to sight fish it, to catch it on that lake in particular, I've been seeing those big walleyes in there for years and years and years now. And it wasn't until about this time last year I caught the first one out of there. I think this will mean I can dedicate a little bit more time to muskies now that I've kind of got that 30-incher out of the way. But if I'm being honest, I'm very excited for the winter. I'm very excited for ice fishing. There's going to be a bunch of cool stuff coming this year. Some new partnerships that I'm really excited about. So if you aren't already, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, because we're going to have a bunch more coming very, very soon. With all that out of the way though, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one.